Most people think that getting flexible means doing hours of yoga a week, but the truth is, if you want to be flexible, you just have to learn to do stretches around the house. And so that's exactly what I wanted to show you today. Some simple stretches that you can do around your house using simple household items and things around your house that help aid you in stretching and creating more flexibility. And let's start with a chair, first and foremost. A lot of people have really tight hamstrings, and we often do this stretch where we round our back like this, which isn't a really good stretch for the hamstrings. Instead, using a chair, you can do an amazing hamstring stretch. Here's a great example. Bring your leg up, bring your toes towards your nose like this, nice tall posture, and then bring your belly button towards your thighs. You might feel your hamstrings start to stretch really quickly in this position. Hold, breathe, relax, and hold for 60 seconds, and then make sure you switch sides on the other side to stretch your hamstrings on the other side. So as you can see, this is a simple stretch that you can do when you walk past a chair. And the more frequently you do it, the more it sends a signal to your hamstring to loosen up, and the faster you gain flexibility in your hamstring. Because remember this, you're not trying to do 2 days a week for an hour of yoga to get flexible. You're trying to pick 2 or 3 stretches and do them every single day for a few minutes a day to actually become flexible. And also, if this is too easy for you or you start to gain flexibility over time, then what you can do is bring your leg to the back of the chair instead of a lower surface. This will mean it's harder for you to stretch your hamstring in this position than when your leg was lower, just like this. Now, another variation of using a chair that you can do is to stretch your glutes and the outsides of your hips. So here's one of my favorite variations is bring your foot right in front of your pelvis like this. Let your ankle roll to the outside, let your hip open to the outside, and just like before, bow forward from the hips, trying to bring your chest towards your foot. Now you're gonna feel this stretch on the outside of this hip, in the hip external rotators and the glutes. This is a fantastic stretch for loosening up some really commonly tight muscles inside your hips that can cause lower back pain, pain in your hips, and even pain in your knees as well. And again, just like before, if that starts to feel too easy, you can bring your foot up to a higher surface, like the back of a chair, like this. Opening the chest, and then coming down and stretching the outside of the hips. What a fantastic move. You can do this on the bed too, which is really great. Okay, some other stretches you can do around the house. Oftentimes we have a little piece of trim here that sometimes we can reach. If you can reach the trim on your door, just grab on with your fingertips, drop your arms down, and let your elbows or your shoulders traction upward towards the sky. It's a fantastic way to open up the shoulders and let everything relax. And if you can't necessarily grab that, you can always just put your hands on the side like this, stack them on top of each other on a doorway, and then bring your chest towards the wall like this. It's gonna help open up the shoulders, giving that same kind of feeling that we just did before, which is gonna make the shoulders feel absolutely amazing. Then one of my all-time favorite stretches is this. It's coming over to a doorway and doing a doorway chest stretch, right? So if I come into here and I have a doorway like this, what I would do is walk through the doorway, put my hands up to the outsides of the doorway with my elbows just about shoulder height, maybe a little bit higher. Play around with that position, okay? Then I would bring my chest between the doorway like this, and you'll feel a deep stretch coming through your shoulders all the way into your sternum, right? All the way into the middle of your body. And taking a big breath in, and stretching those shoulders out. I tell a lot of people that one of the best ways to improve your posture is to stretch these muscles by designating a doorway in your house as the chest stretch doorway. Whenever you walk through that doorway, just open your chest up, even if it's for 10 or 15 seconds, and it's gonna loosen up your chest and make you feel amazing. So as you can see, there's all kinds of things that you can do around your house. And the key to gaining flexibility is not doing hours of yoga and trying to focus on a bunch of different moves. Instead, it's picking 1, 2, or maybe 3 areas of your body that are tight, doing those stretches every single day, maybe twice or 3 times a day, and then you'll watch as your flexibility skyrockets. Also, if you want your flexibility to really skyrocket, one of the easiest ways to apply this is to follow along to one of our WeShape stretching routines. We have 10, 20, and 30-minute stretching routines for your upper body, your lower body, and your full body that you can do every single day to gain flexibility and feel amazing in your body again. And the best part is, you can try them out for free. All you gotta do is click the link below.